Now in the last video we understood the basic terminologies and the geometry of the equations, linear equations that we'll encounter in this chapter. So now if you look at this particular system, geometrically these are representing the straight lines, and there are two possibilities as far as the number of solutions are concerned. You have this solution, this possibility geometrically, in which case the system will give you a unique solution, and another option is maybe the three lines are coincident. So L1, L2, L3 are coincident, and in this case also you get infinitely many solutions. So the bottom line is together these particular two cases will result in a consistent system of equation. So mathematically what we say is that this particular system of equations will be consistent if we have these conditions: if A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 is 0, right? If this is commonly called coefficient determinant. So if the coefficient determinant, if the system is consistent, then it is necessary that the coefficient determinant is 0. Observe that these what are A1, B1, C1? So this is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Now, although not necessary, you have to learn this result. This is necessary that you learn this result. But then the logic behind it, aisa ho kyun hai? What is the logic for this? So the logic is simple. In case the system is of this type, we know that if the system is of this type, then we know that one of the line L1 will be equal to lambda times L2 plus mu times L3. We know this from the basic coordinate geometry, that if you have this particular system, if the line L3 is passing through the intersection of L1, L2, then one of the equation L1 can be written as lambda times L2 plus mu times L3. And if I use the elementary row operation, R1 को हम लिखते हैं R1 minus lambda R2 minus mu times R3, so you'll find because of this condition the first row becomes 0, 0, 0, right? And in case we have the second situation, in case we have this particular situation, so यहाँ पे I'm writing it here now. So in this particular situation, if the three lines are coincident, then obviously the equations are dependent. If the lines are coincident, then the equations are dependent. So what is meant by dependent equation? It's something like one equation is, for example, is x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. Then you have 2x plus 2y plus 2 equal to 0. And then you have 4x plus 4y plus 4 equal to 0. So these kind of equations are called dependent equations. यहाँ पे हम second equation को पहली equation से बना सकते हैं, third equation को भी हम first equation से बना सकते हैं, third को second से भी बना सकते हैं. So these kind of equations are called dependent equations. और जब हम इनका coefficient determinant देखेंगे तो what you find is that the two rows are proportional. And therefore the value of the determinant again becomes 0. So in both the cases, in this case as well as this case, the value of this particular coefficient determinant must be 0 for the system to be consistent. Now this determinant, the knowledge of the determinant, this particular fact that we are using here, this particular fact, it does not guarantee, it does not tells you anything about the number of solutions, अगर हमें number of solutions पता करने तो for this you have to solve the equations actually. To find the number of solutions you have to actually solve the equations. This will only tell you that the system is consistent, and if the system is consistent, then there are two possibilities. The system can give you a unique solution and it can also give you infinitely many solutions. लेकिन कौन से वाला केस होगा, दिस और दिस मैं डिटरमिनेंट से प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर सकता. इसके लिए मुझे इक्वेशंस एक्चुअली सॉल्व करके देखनी पड़ेंगी, ओनली देन आई कैन आइडेंटिफाई कि इन दोनों में से कौन सा ऑप्शन होता है. So in the next video we'll take an example based on this particular concept.